Hi Helen, okay, here's a video for you. So just to show you around Beachbody On Demand and so you can get used to where everything is. If you have a look at the top, if you log into Beachbody On Demand, you'll see it says programs, bod groups and blog. When you look at, you're on the programs bit, so basically what a lot of ladies have been doing this week is they've been doing prep week, which is, if you scroll down, it's called A Little Obsessed. So you can see these three here, 80-day obsession, a little more obsessed, and a little obsessed. Now, how these differ is a little obsessed is what is normally done before the 80-day program. And then for those that want to take on a bit longer, they can then do a little more obsessed after the 80-day. So actually it can work out sort of 90, 95 days if you want to go through all three. But a little obsessed has got 5 days worth of workouts in there. Now it's your choice whether you want to start with this first and work your way through these 5 before you start 80-day. Now most of the ladies are starting 80-day on Monday, so it's your call whether you just want to do 1 or 2 of these over the weekend so you get an idea of what it's like, and then to go straight into, let me bring it back, to 80-day obsession, which is, let me just bring it back up here. If I do this in order here, A to Z, it'll find me autumn calories and then there. So you can do it if you want to do a couple from there and then actually start 80-day on Monday. And this is what I want you to focus on. So you've got access to all the other programs in there, but we're doing 80-day. So this is how it's broke out. You can see it says start here, workouts, episodes, program materials. So you'll see on Monday, you'll start day 1, which is total body core. And it tells you here how long each of the workouts are, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 40 minutes, 49 minutes. Then it goes on 31 minutes, 19 minutes, etc. So it tells you how long each one is, so you can plan them into your day. What I want you to do is, what we need to do is get your head around the nutrition side of it. But first off, I want you to start here and watch the video. It will also talk about your start tips and eat and plan tips. And then when you go into this bit, program materials, this is where we're going to work out your nutrition. And don't worry, I'm here on hand to help you if you need anything. So what I want you to do is go into the 80-day obsession starter guide, UK one, because the UK and American one. And we have different things in the UK to what they do in America. So we like certain foods, which is why they've got the UK version. So I want you to read through this and it breaks it down for you. Then what I want you to do, and it goes here, I want you to follow through these steps this weekend. And you may be thinking, oh gosh, it just seems to be like a lot of stuff to do. We want to do this at the basics. It's all about prepping and getting yourself ready and set up so that you can smash your goals. As I said, if you feel actually you want to start 80-day obsession, not this Monday, the Monday after, then that's fine. You're in the group. I've sent you a link over to add you to the group. If you start a week behind, that's not a problem at all. I don't want you getting stressed out. If you want to start on day 1 with everyone on Monday, that's also fine. But what I need you to do is, with this program, it's not just about weighing on the scales. There's 3 different things that we need to do. So we need to do our weigh-in, our measurements and our photographs. And this is what we're doing here. So it's showing you where to do your measurements. So you want to take them, I'd generally say if you do it Sunday morning and then end of phase 1, end of phase 2, and at the end of 80 day, and you can see the difference once you go through it. This is the bit here then where we work out your calorie target band. And don't worry, you're not going to be counting calories through it, but it shows us what meal plan you go on. So what you're doing here, as you'll see here, it says your current weight. So whatever that is in pounds, and you might need, if you want to get your calculator out, pounds, then you times that by 11, and then you'll add, if you just want to maintain your weight, you'd add 600 to that. If you wanted to lose weight, which is the thing what you wanted to do, you would minus 750 from it. That will then tell you what your calorie target is. And then when you scroll down here, it will say it in here, which plan band you fall on. So what I want you to do is I want you to do that first and work that out. If you get stuck at all, let me know and I'll help you with it. Don't feel like you don't want you getting overwhelmed in it, but it will give us an idea as to what plan band you're on. So if it says, for example, you're on meal plan B, because of the way the figures work with the calorie target above here, there. So if it says like your calorie target, and it falls, for example, in plan B, you would then find your eating plan guide for plan B. So let me just show you. So if you scroll down here, I just want you to read through that. And if there's anything that you're not sure on, please let me know. So that's your starting guide. So say, for example, you've done it and you've got your, it says your meal plan B. You'll then go in here. What I also want you to do is, when say printing off your workout calendar, you will get your workout calendar in the post as well. You'll get a hard copy in the post, but it depends on how quickly it arrives on what you've done for your postage. So if you want to print this off beforehand so you stick it up on the fridge, then you can do that. You've got your tracker sheets there to go through as well. Now, this is where, see here where it says nutrition. If you click on there, and then it will show you your 80-day obsession container food lists. And when you go in here, it tells you, now you can see it's green. When your parcel arrives, it will have pots in it. And it'll be green, red, yellow, blue, orange, purple. And it basically tells you what they fall under. So this is about your macros. You are going to be learning from this. Don't be afraid to ask. But you can print that list off. But then it will tell you which plan you're on. So if you were plan B, you would go in here and click eating plan B. And hopefully this makes sense as we're going through. So this will have it here for you. It will go through how it all works. And as I said, I want you to sit down and take 20 minutes to go through it and to read it and to get your head around it. I've put in the Facebook group in the files section the templates for each one that you can literally just print off to create your food and meal plans. And I said, I'm here on hand to help you. So for example, you can see these colours will be coded depending on the pots that you get, and you'll receive them in the post. So you can see what sort of foods in. If you're anything like me, I keep my foods quite simple. I'm not a big cook. So I generally do quite simple meal plans. Some people love to do lots of exciting recipes, but you will get access. I'll show you where the recipes bit thing is as well. So you may be looking at this at the moment thinking it's gobbledygook. Just print it off and then start reading through it and make any notes next to it at the end of it. You know, ask the questions in the Facebook group page, and if it's not me, one of the ladies in the group between us will come back to you, as quickly as we can, so to give you an idea of the foods. If you get stuck in any way, just let me know. But you can see, for example, a meal planner. So it will tell you what foods that you would, so for example, green is vegetables. So you'll know your pre-workout. If you're doing your workout, in the morning or whatever, your pre-workout, you'd have vegetables, protein, and the yellow is carbs. So you will see how, so it's all there sorted for you. So if you read through that, if you print that off and then start going through that, you're going to learn. Now this is a training program. It's not just about doing workouts. You're going to be learning all about food, food as fuel, and how to make sure that you're putting the right food in your body for performance. This will also help you in what you do each day as well, because you're going to become stronger, fitter and leaner. So it's really important that obviously you get your head around the nutrition bit. Before I was saying that the nutrition bit is the bit that pretty much everyone will get overwhelmed with at first. If there's anything they're going to get overwhelmed with, it will be the nutrition. Don't suffer in silence. Ask questions. If you get stuck, just let me know. So yeah, print that bit off. And then I want to show you back, if you go back into programs, and I want to show you where the Fixate cooking show is. So I'm going to put this in because I'm looking for Fixate cooking show. Let me do it this way. I'm going to sort by experts. So Autumn Calabrese is the trainer who's going to be taking you through 80 days. So you'll be able to go through, she's got the introduction to nutrition in there, but there's also, where is it? Let me find it. Where is Fixate? There we go. See this one called Fixate. So this is where there's lots of different incredible recipes broken down for you to have a look and for you to use. Recipes, resources. What I want you to do see if you go in here, program materials, there's lots of information in here that you can use, and recipes. So you might go, well, actually, I'm looking for a recipe. Now, a lot of us, we tend to be creatures of habit, and we will go for the similar sort of breakfast. What I would say is keep it simple. Keep your meals similar to start off with, unless you're a big, massive cook and you love cooking lots of different things. Keep your meals simple until you get used to it, and then start introducing new ones. So you see it's got breakfast recipes there, so it's going through, and what I'd recommend is just finding 2 or 3 breakfast recipes, lunch, snack ones that you can alternate to until you get used to it, and then you want to mix it up a bit. It is all about planning in advance. What you will find is spending just an hour or whatever, I mean, I do mine on a Sunday, so planning for an hour and a half on a Sunday, having it ready, batch cooking food, having that in the fridge for the week is going to save you so much time during the week as well. So it's looking at getting the time management on track, which is why I'd also mentioned about sending over a copy of it, sort of what your weekly planner looks like, so I can have a look at it for you. What we generally find is we can look at ways, there can be lots of parts in our day where actually we can make work for us. So that's why I thought if I have a little look at that, I'll be able to help you. But you will see here, as I said, with this is where all the different recipes, snack ideas are, that you can put, there's lots of things you can put together, all in there. Okay. So lots and lots and lots in there to choose from. Also in this bod group, what I want you to do is go into the bod group and join. So there's an online app. So it's called Healthy and Loving Life Class of 2020. So add yourself to there. So we've currently got the app, and also we've got the Facebook page. In there is where we'll just put our sweaty selfies in each day we've done our workouts. It's also a great way for you to get to know everyone and them to get to know you. And I'd say make sure where the ladies that get the best results are the ones that show up in terms of sharing the sweaty selfie. If they're struggling with something, they're asking the questions, they're not afraid to ask questions. You know, they share their wins, because it's the accountability. If you're not doing that, then you can, it's very difficult, you know, to stay accountable. With the other ladies also starting on Monday as well, you can all work together and support each other. You know, when you're sort of changing sort of like your lifestyle slightly and incorporating new things in, it is so important to sort of surround yourself with other people who are doing the same too, so you can work through it together. I don't expect you to be perfect when you start this, and you probably will. It will be a bit messy to start with. Don't get disheartened by it. Let's get you started and let's start building it in, and you'll start seeing a great difference. Now, just finally before I go, is this blog section. So if you're ever looking for something, so for example, you want to look for back stretches, this is your like sports science go-to place for it. So you can go in here, click on the search button, and you could type in back stretches, for example. Let me put it in, back stretches. Let me put it in, for example. So you've got back stretches in there, click there, and it would come up with some back stretches for you. So this is like your library of information. You could also put in chicken dishes, or you know, anything that you really look for. You know, you can see there. Let me just put in chicken dishes. There you go. You've even got Christmas ideas. So certain times of the year, if you're looking for something different, then you can click on there and have a little look there. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. As I said, I've added you to the Facebook page. If you can check and add yourself to it, I've welcomed you into the group. Let me know what you're going to do if you're going to start day 1 on Monday, and when you're going to get one of the workouts in this weekend. Ideally, it'd be good for that. Any questions at all, please let me know. And looking forward to helping you smash your 80 days. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.